what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and all of the
This is CBS 4 News This Morning.
Good morning. We're live on air, always streaming on CBS News Miami with the CBS News app. It is 4:30 on this Thursday, November 17th.
Yeah.
I'm Keith Jones.
And I'm Maribel Rodriguez. A body is found in the woods in northwest Miami-Dade. Could it tragically be a missing woman from Broward? What we're learning this morning.
Beach battle. A South Florida community comes together to try and protect the future of Virginia Key Beach.
Plus, Thanksgiving just 1 week away, but that dinner will cost 20% more this year. What you need to know to save big.
Man, oh man. All right, let's get to it. Here's our first check of your forecast. Next weather meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez joins us now. Lisette, good morning.
Yes.
Beautiful start to the day.
Yeah, it really is. And it'll get even better because we have a cold front that's actually moving through as we speak. So we just needed to get a little bit further south, and then temperatures should fall by a few more degrees. I mean, it's 71 in Fort Lauderdale. The humidity is not as high as it was yesterday at this time. 73 in Miami, 77 in Key West, and the wind is beginning to shift more out of the north. So yes, right now we're seeing 73 in Pembroke Pines and Kendall, but temperatures should fall by a few degrees. And right now 73 in Homestead, 78 in Marathon. It won't be quite as steamy today as we head throughout the day. Next radar network is quiet. The showers are offshore. And as we take a look at the highs today, well, you can see there will be an improvement from the last few days when highs have been in the upper 80s. Instead, today, the high around 80 in Miami, 78 in Fort Lauderdale, 79 in Key West. We'll take it. And as we head throughout the day with that northerly flow, feel a lot more comfortable. It's looking mainly dry, just a few showers possible, but the weekend, well, that will be changing. We'll see some more wet weather.
Lisette, thank you. Now at 4:32, the search for a missing woman takes Broward Sheriff's deputies to a wooded area in northwest Miami-Dade where they find a body. For now, deputies have not confirmed if it's the body of Mimos Dulcio, who's been missing for a week.
Yeah, Dulcio's estranged husband was arrested and charged with her murder. CBS 4's Joe Gorcho reports from the West Miami-Dade jail where he's being held. Also this morning, questions about the future of Virginia Key Beach after Miami commissioners, I should say, removed the Board of Trustees overseeing the improvements to that historic beach. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez refused to veto that takeover, but former board members and community leaders are not giving up so easily. CBS 4's Gabrielle Arzola reports from Liberty City.
4:37 now, and calls for change to Broward's troubled 911 system. That was a hot topic at Wednesday's Marjorie Stoneman Douglas Public Safety Commission meeting. It's been a central issue that came to light after the Parkland mass shooting, when life and death calls transferred from Parkland to Coral Springs. The commission believes the Broward Sheriff's Office should take responsibility to get the problem fixed. A letter is now being sent to the Broward County Commission to make it happen.
The biggest issue is egos, and people can't get along, and it's really ridiculous. They should put all of that aside for the sake of the county and fix this once and for all. The MSD Commission should not have to bring these individuals in front of our commission like they're a bunch of children to do their job. It's really ridiculous already.
If the Safety Commission doesn't get an answer to that letter, they plan to subpoena members of the Broward County Commission to force them to come to their next meeting sometime next year.
All right, the voters have decided, and CBS News is now projecting that Republicans got the required 218 votes to be in the majority. More than a week after Election Day, Republicans secured the seat needed to flip the House with a win in California. The new Republican-led House will end Democrat Nancy Pelosi's second tenure as Speaker in January. Meanwhile, in the Senate, a vote to advance the Respect Marriage Act bill. The landmark legislation would provide federal protection for same-sex marriages. The bill passed 62 yeas to 37 nays. 12 Republicans voted with all 50 members of the Democratic caucus to advance this bill. Florida Senators Marco Rubio and Rick Scott both voted against it. There will now be up to 30 hours of debate before a final vote. If the Senate passes this bill, it will need to go back to the House for consideration before it goes to the White House for the president's signature.
It is 4:39 now, and coming up, something we can all be thankful for, a great deal.
Obviously, especially a deal on your Thanksgiving meal, right? Straight ahead, how to make a feast that costs less. That's coming up.
CBS News Miami, your local news from the team you trust, wherever, whenever, on the CBS News app and on Pluto TV. Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Good morning. Thursday, Friday Eve. Cold front is moving through, and you'll notice that throughout the day today, it will not be as warm as we have been. So we're talking slightly cooler, less humid with the north breeze, which will feel a lot more comfortable. But as we head into the weekend, there will be moisture along a stall front and lots of clouds and on and off again showers. Where's the cold air? Look at North Florida. Right now, waking up to the upper 40s. Wow. Then the 50s across Central Florida. You know what, though? At least we're going to see a drop in our humidity levels as we head into today and tomorrow. It will be much more comfortable. Before then, the humidity jumps back up to oppressive levels. So here we go. And again, with that front around, that will lead to some higher rain chances for the weekend. Right now, low 70s in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, 77 in Key West. These temperatures will drop by a few degrees before we get to sunrise. 71 in Fort Lauderdale, 78 in Marathon, and highs today will only be in the low 80s or the upper 70s. So that's going to be a nice change from the last few days. We're dry for now, and really throughout the day we are looking quiet with that north breeze. And then as we get into your Friday, the breeze begins to shift a little bit more out of the northeast, so that could carry in some spotty showers. And then as we go into your Saturday, actually not looking too bad. If I had to pick for the weekend, I think Saturday will be the better day, and then Sunday the rain chance will likely be highest, although it won't be a washout. We're talking scattered showers. Hey, we're in the home stretch. 13 days left in hurricane season, and you know what? We're almost there, and it's quiet. Breezy as we head in throughout the day today. The wind will start to build, but tomorrow we'll see a 20% chance of rain and then about a 40% chance of rain on Saturday. You'll notice that we're going to wake up with the upper 60s tomorrow and then the low 70s this weekend, and then highs will be in the low 80s, and expect clouds around as we head into the weekend.
Lisa, thank you. Well, Thanksgiving dinner this year will cost a whopping 20% more than it did last year, and that's according to a new survey released Wednesday by the American Farm Bureau Federation.
Yeah, CBS 4's Naja Sherman researched some ways that you can save on your meal. Egg prices also in record territory. A dozen eggs are selling for an average of $2.28. That's more than double the price from 1 year ago.
And funny enough, we were talking about it, like the Publix brand or the, the generic brand, the same thing.
They're made by the name brands. They just slap the Publix brand on it.
I buy it all the time.
Yep.
All right. Or invite, you know what? Invite less people to your house.
There you go.
That's it. 4:47 now, and a disturbing act is caught on camera.
Yeah, coming up, a dog owner speaks out after watching a groomer punch her four-legged friend in the head.
CBS 4 News is sponsored by Acura of Pembroke Pines, #1 12 years in a row, offering the lowest prices and payments. Visit AcuraofPembrokePines.com.
Time now 4:50. Earlier this month, the co-owner of a grooming business in Boca Raton was arrested for animal cruelty after a video surfaced of him abusing dogs. And now we're hearing from the owner of the dog front and center in that video. Laura Fink says her heart sank when she saw her 3-year-old Barley on camera. The video shows the exact moment Plinio Roberto Camargo punched Barley in the head. Fink says she's been taking her 2 dogs to the groomer for months and blames herself for not realizing sooner something was wrong.
Once I switched to this groomer, Barley was afraid to be alone. He's been super anxious. He's been on several different medications. I was like crushed because he's first of all the sweetest dog.
That is so sad. The man who punched the dog was arrested on 2 counts of animal cruelty. Fink says she's now looking to sue the owners. She said she wants the business shut down for good.
Who punches a dog? Come on.
No.
Really? That's so sad. All right, time now is 4:51. Straight ahead here. The Heat struggled down the stretch against the Raptors.
Plus, Sandy Alcantara's season ends with making Marlins history. That and more next in sports.
But first, here's a look at this morning's winning lottery numbers. CBS 4 this morning. It's coming right back.
And now, CBS 4 Sports.
All right, history for the Miami Marlins as Sandy Alcantara was named the National League Cy Young Award winner.
Oh, super talented, right?
Indeed.
It is 4:56 now, and coming up at 5, police find a body in the woods. Could it tragically be a missing woman from Broward? The latest on the investigation.
Also, the grandmother of the Homestead boy who was missing for months faces a judge. That judge's decision on bail next.
And here's a live look outside. Some clouds over downtown Miami. Temperatures expected to dip in the coming days, but just how much? Lisette fills us in after the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.